Hello, today we are going to talk about Harry Potter. The author who wrote Harry Potter is J.K. Rowling. She did 7 books, 8 movies. I'm going to go into detail about as many facts about Harry Potter as I can. In the first book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry is taken in by his aunt and uncle due to his parents' death. So, he is 11 when he finds out he is a wizard and is accepted into Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft and wizardry. Hagrid comes to get him and gives him an owl for his birthday, which Harry decides to name Hedwig. Hedwig is a snowy owl. He meets Ron, Hermione, and Neville Longbottom. They become really good friends. In the first film, they take the Hogwarts Express to get to the school because it's the only way to get to Hogwarts. Some of my favorite spells they use in the movie are um Expecto Patronum. Now that one is one of my favorite ones that they use because they have to think of a positive memory, a very positive memory to make the Patronus. The Patronus is a positive force that Dementors feed on instead of the wizards or witches' bad past. J.K. Rowling wrote that book, writes the books, and there are 7 books, including the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, Half-Blood Prince, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Now, in the Chamber of Secrets, there's a snake in the girl's laboratory. Or you have Harry finds out about Horcruxes and the basilisk thing destroys Horcruxes. What is a Horcrux, you might ask? A Horcrux is a piece of the wizard's soul that is hidden in a place of dark magic to keep them alive. So Harry has to set out on a grand adventure with his friends Ron and Hermione to find the Horcruxes and parts in the Deathly Hallows. Now, I am a big Gryffindor fan. I particularly like the 6th and 7th film because it's the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together in the 5th and 6th film. Now, Dumbledore is the headmaster of Hogwarts. Dumbledore is sort of the head of the school. Dumbledore stays by Harry's side and teaches him a lot of spells to defend himself against the dark arts and or Voldemort. Now, the legend of the Deathly Hallows is that either Harry or Voldemort has to die. for the other one to live. Harry has to learn the spells and go on these adventures to find the Horcruxes because Voldemort hid his soul in several pieces of several artifacts. Now, one of Harry's biggest, guess you could say, enemies is Severus Snape. Why, you may ask? Because his father used to be, I guess you could say, a enemy of Professor Snape's. I think it is very important to know this because in the end, Severus protects Harry because of a crush on his mother, Lily. I guess you could say a crush that goes back to their childhood, goes back to their school days. Oh. My least favorite house is Slytherin. Why? Because they are, quote, evil. Why, you may ask? Is Slytherin evil? Because Draco doesn't like Harry at all. He doesn't get a break from Draco. Draco's kind of like the school bully in the Harry Potter series. It's a different thing to know. But when you have friends that stick together, like Ron does with Hermione and Harry, it's easy to get through the dark times. But my most favorite thing is that they know that they can do it together. They're better. They figure out the pieces of the puzzle together. Like I've said before, every day's a puzzle. And you gotta get through hard times and figure out puzzles with your friends and family. Now, the Weasleys take Harry in once he's in Hogwarts. So naturally, he thinks of the Weasleys as his second family. My favorite thing about the Harry Potter series across it is family and love conquer all things that are evil. You've got to think every day, is this worth fighting for? Is this worth doing? Well, life isn't fun without family and friends. Period. But one of the most favorite things about Harry Potter is it takes you on a journey, which once you get into it, you understand a little bit about the characters, how people react to them might be a little bit different depending on who their favorite Hogwarts character is. Me, I like Harry, Ron, and Hermione because those three are friends from the very beginning of the series. It's very different than you would think. To go through approximately 8 movies and still be friends is a pretty good thing because it means you can count on them even when you get in trouble. And that's true in real life too. Your friends and family can help you through hard times in life. Just like Ron and Hermione help Harry figure out where the Horcruxes are and how to destroy them. Now, Ron and Hermione stick by Harry's side pretty much throughout the Harry Potter series. The only um difference is probably in the second part of the seventh movie when Harry's like, no, I got to go to the dark forest and face him up alone. I'm not afraid to die because in order for Voldemort to die, he must be the one to kill the part of Voldemort's soul that latched itself onto Harry. That's why he could speak to Snape. Is Voldemort is a Pokemon or speaks snake language. I think it's very important to know this because you would think, well, how's that going to affect the turnout? There are similarities in Voldemort and Harry because Harry's a Horcrux, which he doesn't know until he looks at Professor Severus Snape's memories in the seventh movie. Now the four houses are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. Because of the four founders of Hogwarts.